Hey, hola, ¿cómo estás? Bonjour, ça va? Welcome to the Lost Canucks channel. Thanks for joining us today. On today's episode, we're going to take this 42-inch Lone Star Grillz pellet smoker, and we're going to smoke up some really thick-cut pork chops, some of my all-time faves. I still have the Huber Products heat deflector and split basket inside. And on today's episode, we're going to do a little different. We're going to throw some briquettes in, see if that changes anything. And I've got some little post oak chunks I'm going to try too. No splits. So we'll see what happens there. But anyways, got some of those pork chops I pick up from Hagberg's are super delicious, so I'm going to try those out. And some of you guys are wondering, hey, Lost Canuck, what's left over when you cook up the stuff using the split basket? Well, I don't know. Let's go and let's find out together. So I'm going to slide this out of the way, grab the split basket. Try not to hit it to knock out some of the ash. So basically, I got to dump this out, but that's it. Just some ashes. Now they're already starting to fall on my garage floor, but nothing basically is left in here. I'll bring the camera over and show you over here, and then I'll show you the burn pot. So give me 2 seconds. And I just emptied it out in my other basket. This thing, it's stainless steel. It really empties out easy. All right, so just gonna take the grate out so you can see better. Okay, so there's the bottom of the grill or the smoker. And again, burnt 4 splits. Ashes went right through the holes. There's the burn pot, and I'll pull that out so you can see what's really inside. Not a whole heck of a lot. You have to dump that after every burn anyways, and again, it just tapers off as you go down the pit. So hang on a second. Let's pull out the burn pot so you guys can have a look. Got to take it out from the right side. Okay, so that is what's left in the burn pot. Not much, some unburnt pellets, little ash. So I got to dump all this stuff outside anyways. So let me go dump this outside, and I'll be right back, and we'll head upstairs to the barbecue lab, prep up our chops, and get them out here. All right. Oh, first of all, let's set up the basket, and then prep our chops. All right, well, we're back. Got the basket all loaded up. Got some B&B briquettes in there. I think they're, oak and hickory. I'll show you that in a second. I'll show you how I have my basket loaded. I've got 3 chunks of post oak. And then I got some briquettes in between them, so we'll see what happens. Here's how I got it set up. Now I'm thinking maybe I should take 2 of those briquettes out so it doesn't get too crazy. So they touch. So this and this one I'm going to remove. Okay, so you can see where the edge of the burn pot is right about here. So I got the briquettes over the burn pot more. So I think those will catch first. And then I've got the chunks pulled back a little bit, like that, so that they burn off of the briquette. They're all touching. So let's try that out, see how long that burns or lasts, and hopefully a little more than an hour, and after you get coals in there, you can reload it pretty easy. So let's close this up. Okay, so we got her all closed up. Guess I should scrape this off a little bit before we start fire it up, and then I'll go prep up the pork chops. Hey, well, it's me, your friendly neighborhood Lost Canuck. I was just down in the barbecue barn. I showed you the pit setup. So let's get these pork chops seasoned up a little bit. I'll go outside, fire up the pit, throw these on, see if we get a little extra charcoal flavor out of that Huber basket system. And I think one of you guys was asking me, hey, isn't that going to be kind of a pain in the butt to store? Well, I'm just going to leave it in. Like, you don't have to leave the basket in all the time. That's like a little thing you can take out and store underneath. But the actual deflector plate, basically it replaces your main deflector plate. All right, so let's pat these off. There we go. Nothing too fancy. I'm gonna spray these with some olive oil just to hold my rub on. Probably doesn't need it, but there. Really quick. That's all there is to that. So that's olive oil. I don't know if you can see that. Spray olive oil. Picked it up at Sam's Club. Now, I'm going to use from my friends here at Prairie Smoke and Spice. They're in Regina, Saskatchewan. Hello, everybody back home in Canada. So I'm going to try out their all-perp tumbleweed. It's all-purpose rub. It's supposed to go on pretty much everything. So I bought this at Lux Barbecue. So if you have a minute, ooh, it really comes out of there fast. Now these are really thick cut pork chops. Picked these up over at Hagberg's. Thanks again, Billy. It was pretty crazy in there today for the holiday rush. Didn't get a chance to talk to him. He was really busy cutting meat. But boy, he does a really nice job. And these are Duroc pork again. So you know they're going to be tasty. Just do the edges. Got to get the edges. You know what else has edges? Sedges. Look it up. Done. One pork chop for each of us. So that was the tumbleweed rub. 3 thick cut bone-in loin chops from Hagberg's. I'm going to go out to the Lone Star, light up the pit. And, oh, and one of my other viewers on the video asked me if, you know, from all the testing I did, if I was rich. I wish I was rich. I told him I'm rich in love. That's what I'm rich in. All right. So let's head out to the pit. I'll fire it up. We'll set it at 225. Smoke these for probably, I'll let them smoke for an hour. And then we'll crank up, go to manual mode, crank them up, and we'll sear them off. See if they're any good. I'll see you down there. Well, I got I think the little chunks have ignited. We're getting a heck of a lot of smoke out of there now, like more than usual. And I've got the damper wide open. All right, well, we're down at the pit. Just going to throw the pork chops on. It's running right around 225. I'm going to throw some temperature probes into the meat. Just so I know when to pull them off. Now pork, these are bone-in. Pork is safe at what am I saying? Pork is safe at 145 degrees. Okay, well, we're getting a lot of smoke. I can smell the chunks burning in the charcoal, so it smells great. Of course, my temp dropped a bit, but anyways, the wood chunks last about an hour, so another hour from now I'll throw a few more on, and then we'll pull them off, cut them in. Well, I'm going to take the internal temperature up to about 130, 135, and then it should carry me into the safe zone. All right, but you can see we're getting smoke like crazy coming out of this stack. So we'll see when it's time to either throw more wood chunks in or pull the chops off. Okay, well, it's been about an hour. Fire's died down a bit. Running at 2 1/4. So I'm just going to throw some more wood in there. Yeah, we're just down to coals now. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's just coals. Yep. Let me throw some more pieces in. These will catch pretty quick. Even my charcoal's kind of gone away. All right, well, that's plenty of wood. And there we go. So, well, I can already smell the wood smoke. So, again, internal temps are about 90 degrees. Like I say, once I get up into the upper 130s, I get ready to pull them off, and then they should cruise up past 145. I'll probably pull them at 140, and then by the time I go upstairs, it'll be 145. We'll see you then. All right, well, I turned it up to 250, and the internal temp's 135. So I'm going to pull these pork chops off, and then put the auger in manual mode up to about 75%, sear them, bring them upstairs. Oh, and I'm gonna show you what the basket looks like too. Give me a second. All right, well, I pulled the pork chops off, and I'm just gonna show you the basket before I go to manual mode. Oh yeah, it's pretty much just coals now. Some charcoal burning there, so should give some good flavor. Okay, got the cover plate closed. I'm going to go to manual. Okay, well, I got the auger set at 65 and the temperature's climbing. Got the diffuser plate open, so let's get these things on there. We'll get them seared up. Maybe I'll go to 75, but give this one a shot first. Hear that sizzle. Okay, let's get these things seared. All right, well, the one's all seared up. I can hear it. How's this one doing? Oh, that looks good. This one's beautiful. Okay, so that we're gonna pull, bring inside. I'm gonna finish searing this guy. I'm gonna move this over. All right. Hey, well, it's me up in the barbecue lab. We got our pork chops off. We got them all seared up. They were smoked for a while using a little bit of post oak post oak chunks and some charcoal. You saw me put that into the basket. Let's cut one of these things open and see what it's like. Just don't want to hit the bone. Oh, there we go. All right. So they've been resting for a little bit. So let's see what they're like. All right. Well, I don't know if you can see. Oh boy, they smell great. There's a bit of a smoke ring there, and they're very juicy. Yep, a ton of. I don't know if you can see that glistening there, but it's very juicy and nice. Let's cut this thing up. See what it tastes like. I'll take one, and maybe the videographer wants one. Okay. All right, well, this one will be mine. You can see the smoke ring on there. And this one I'll give to the videographer. All right, cheers. I can taste the charcoal on the crust, for sure. Well, it's not dry, that's for sure. It's got a lot of juice in it. All right, well, I'll give you my final thoughts and conclusions here in a little bit after the family's hungry. We're going to eat some supper. But I would say very successful. I can taste the charcoal, and it's very smoky, especially the crust. All right, well, we'll be right back. Stay tuned. All right, well, hey, it's your favorite backyard barbecue guy, and well, we're back. And I just thought I'd do a final thoughts and conclusions on those amazingly smoked pork chops. But first, you know, I had to finish my free bowl of soup that I got with the hat.
This is the worst looking hat I ever saw. Well, you buy a hat like this, I'll bet you get a free bowl of soup, huh? Oh, it looks good on you, though.
Okay, so now we're done with that little bit of silliness. Let's and fun. Let's get into the conclusion. So first of all, the Lone Star Grillz 42-inch pellet smoker with those little Huber attachments, the deflector and the basket, makes that pit super dynamic. You can do whatever you want with it, basically. You can run pellets. It's always very smoky with just pellets. You can run pellets and chips. More wood flavor, getting close to stick burner. You can run some charcoal, like what I did. Chunks of wood, splits. It's very, look, with those little mods or add-ons or third-party items, super amazingly dynamic pit. So, you know, choose what you like to do. That's what I did. So going back to the pork chops, we finished them up. They were, the family inhaled them. They were super good. Very smoky. You could taste the charcoal on them. You could taste, you know, the wood flavor. Very nice. You know, the pellets did a great job. Plus the little extra charcoal that I threw in there, those B&B briquettes. Very nice. If you like smoked pork chops, that's the way to go. Really enjoyed those, and you could taste it. Ease of use, not so bad, you know. I mean, I showed you guys how I loaded stuff in there, and it wasn't that bad. You just got to slide that bottom grate out, and then slide your deflector plate over, and you can load it direct. Would I do this again? Absolutely. I really enjoyed using the char. In fact, I'm going to try some more charcoal pellet cooks, you know, on my Lone Star and see how it goes. But it was really nice. So you know, final conclusion: worth it? Yes. Huber equipment worth it? Yes. I really enjoy. Like I said, I really enjoyed using it. Now, not sponsored by those guys. They don't pay me to say anything about them. I just like helping out people on kind of the things they like to do. So. If it's not the end of 2025 yet, and you are still interested in the Huber products, Lone Star mods or accessories, I'll leave a code right here on the screen. Use the code LOSTCanuck10. You get 10% off your purchase on the Lone Star stuff. It covers shipping. Every little bit helps. All right, so there's that. So we've made it pretty much to the end of the video. I'm going to put up my QR code right here for my Instagram page. It's Lost Canuck BBQ, and I've got about almost 800 followers now, getting very close to 800. If you want to consider subscribing to my page on Instagram, take a look. I do post some different content from time to time. Check it out. All right, so if you're interested in any of the stuff that I used to make any of the pork chops or whatever, check out my Lost Canuck barbecue affiliate store down below. There's some great gift things there. You know, look, later in the year, you know, Mother's Day is coming up for all you mothers that love to grill and barbecue. There's some cool stuff there. Father's Day is coming up later in the year. There's that, you know, so. Hey, even Valentine's Day, you know, what doesn't say I love you like barbecue? All right, so there's that. So Anyways, and for all you returning subscribers, thanks for watching. Appreciate that. You guys are the core. Very much appreciated. And for all you newcomers that are new to the channel, hey, consider hitting that like button. Really helps the channel. Really helps me out. Don't forget to hit that. So it's the like, subscribe, and notify me. And the notify me bell, what it does is when there's new content available, it just notifies you on your YouTube app, and you can check it out. And like I said, I got tons of other content out there available. Not only Lone Star, I've got Blazing Grill Works. I got my little PK grill. Got my Oklahoma Joe's. I'm going to do some chicken on that later on the week. So check those things out. Well, you've made it to the end of the video. Appreciate you watching. And look, on all my videos, if we're lost, you can be lost together with the lost Canuck. And since it's the holiday season right now, don't forget, it's very important nowadays. It's important all year round, okay? Not just now, but all year round. Be kind to each other. It really matters. It's getting super tough out there. So don't forget to be kind to one another, and it just helps. You never know what some other people are going through. All right. Having said that, Boss Canuck says, peace out, goodbye, love you guys, see you on the next video.